It sucks when your account looks completely empty, and I know that feeling too well. The good news is, that's not the end of the story. I found a strategy that gets you back on your feet way faster than people imagine. You just need to stay alert, since the real opportunities normally hide where nobody's looking. Ready to drop a token and watch socials blow up nonstop? You showed up at the place where the action starts. I'll guide you through the full process in tiny actionable bites. For real, crypto's harsh. Hesitate a beat and the chance evaporates. The truth is, pump fun's been all over the place recently. You've got tokens launching nonstop and dying just as quick. And any good plays? They've already been taken. Most of the savvy crowd has already moved on. What remains are newer folks diving in without thinking it through. If you've seen how this goes before, sitting back and watching could be the smart move. Like I said before, the meme coin explosion hasn't taken its foot off the gas. With the market this crazy, dropping your project now could mean it gets drowned in all the noise. Forget luck. It's time to actually play with a strategy. Radium is the spot where the real moves are happening. Once you stack it up next to Pump Fun, you'll see the difference instantly. It's more efficient, more aggressive, and way better tuned. And those massive drops? They're not disasters, they're openings. I'll teach you how to ride them smart. Now that Radium's added some structure to the mess, there's finally space for quality tokens to rise above the noise. The market's still got some energy, so it's a pretty decent window to act. One thing though, if you're not super confident with code, it could take some extra effort, but I got you. People turn this into a huge hassle and act like it's painful, but really, it's straightforward. I messed with tons of different configs. Moontool connects to Radium smoother than every other tool I used. The community's hyped about it, and the best part, you won't have to touch any code. Stick to my ordered steps and you'll learn it fast. Add a little style to your coin so it doesn't look plain. Open Canva, switch the dimensions to 128 by 128 pixels, and choose something that catches the eye. Forget perfect design. Goofy, strange, or random graphics are what people remember. In this case, I'm tossing in a meme. It's a throwback, but it hits. Place it right in the middle, save it, and suddenly your token has character. Getting started on Moontool is easy. Step 1. Hook up your wallet. I stick with Phantom because it's smooth and never lags. Step 2. Punch in the token's name and symbol. Here we're using Look, a new meme coin, with coin as the shorthand. Add a quick, catchy tagline so it stands out from the pack. Upload the image you made, tap Next, and you're moving ahead. Alright, time to talk about tokenomics. This layout has worked again and again for successful launches. It's not just guesswork, it's a setup that's shown results. Go with a total supply of 1 billion tokens. That's the sweet number. Click Next and keep pushing forward. This is the creator setup part. It'll prompt you to pay 0.1 Sol to attach your name to the token. Totally optional. Do it if you want. I suggest passing on it and using that Sol for better plays later. Just click Next and carry on. You'll reach the social info section now. If you've got links to Twitter, a website, or Telegram, go ahead and drop them in. But don't stress. Your coin still gets decent exposure on Radium, even without filling these out. I wasn't ready with mine, so I just moved on. It's not mandatory at all. Pay attention here. This is where you choose your level of control after your token goes live. There are 3 switches, and flipping any of them could create doubt in buyers' minds. For example, freeze turned on makes people fear you'll lock wallets. If minting isn't off, it can seem like you'll keep generating new tokens. And if you leave update access on, it looks like the token could still be changed. So here's the move. Don't change anything. Just hit Launch My Token Now. Now your wallet's going to pop up with a couple of confirmations. It's totally normal. Just approve each one, and just like that, your token lives on the blockchain. Pretty cool feeling, right? That's the payoff for all the steps you just went through. As soon as your token is ready, click the last option in Moontool, and it'll forward you to SolScan. That's where you verify the contract and ensure everything matches your setup. The final action is creating a liquidity pool, so the coin officially enters the market. For any coin to trade, it needs liquidity. It's basically the engine behind every swap. On Moontool, choose the second option, and you'll land on Radium's liquidity dashboard. Plug in your wallet. Phantom works best for me since it's light and reliable. If it doesn't sync automatically, or if you're on another wallet, use the connect button in the corner. Grab your contract address from SolScan, or save time and snag it directly from Moontool. Paste it into Radium, type the symbol and name, in my case, coin, and look, a new meme coin. Hit Add User Token, and the 1 billion tokens pop right up. Start by pushing 900 million tokens into the liquidity pool. This is what makes your token tradable. Match them with Sol and confirm the lock is solid. You'll have to provide some of your own Sol as well, usually between 0.4 and 2. Keep at least 0.2 Sol aside for transaction costs, or stuff won't process. Put the fee at 2%. That's the sweet spot where trades flow and you still earn. Fees in the pool are customizable, so pick the number that makes sense for your strategy. For me, 2% works because it attracts trades while still giving profit. If you want more volume, you can shave it down to 1.5%, 1%, or 0.5%. After locking in your fee, hit Initialize Liquidity Pool, sign with your wallet, and your token launches on the spot. Jump into Photon and make sure Radium CPMM is turned on. Skip it, and your token won't even appear in the dropdown. Radium's the better choice over Pump Fun. Those coins fade fast, while Radium keeps the hype alive. Don't rush yet. The next step is where things really start to pop. It's time to see your token live. Get your token address from Moontool or SolScan, your choice. Then open Dex Screener to check how your coin's doing. Just click any token there, replace part of the URL with your token address, and your chart will appear. You might spot some bot trades early on, but when the chart starts moving up, that's a good sign your coin is catching on. Keep an eye here. I've got a little extra to show you next. Head over to Radium and click on the Portfolio tab to check out your liquidity positions. Make sure you're in the liquidity section. If the data isn't showing immediately, it's fine. Radium can take 10 to 15 minutes to catch up. Be patient. We'll come back to this soon. But for the moment, let's get back to the chart. So, after about 32 minutes of running this, our coin has completely taken off. If you zoom in, you'll see a solid mix of buys and sells. It's been pretty wild to watch. Liquidity already hit $350, which is honestly solid. With results like this, I'm more than happy with how the demo turned out. Stick around though, because the next step is the real highlight. If you want to cash out your rewards, go to Radium and double check that your wallet is connected. Use the connect icon at the top if needed. While still in the liquidity tab, scroll to liquidity position and hit minus. This is the quick shortcut to remove tokens from the pool. Here the only thing you need to do is drag the slider until it's maxed out. Hit that full 100%. You're collecting everything, no leftovers. Check that Solana. That's your juicy gains. Then tap Remove Liquidity. Approve the pop-up in Phantom, and you're solid. The rest gets taken care of for you. If you're looking for fast gains, this method ranks high for that. About 90% of tokens dropped like this explode quickly. Ours was no different, and riding that hype, or launching another token, only sweetens the deal. Early birds get fat profits. The ones who wait, they get nothing. Stay focused, follow the steps, and strike fast. Timing is everything. Catch you next time.